welcome you to Los Angeles. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And towing the slab, Jack Flaherty.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Luis Arias at the plate and takes high there. Misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And a 4-pitch walk.
All 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
The right fielder.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. This one in the air right field. Betts settles underneath it. Makes the catch.
Batting third.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup, the sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Bounce to the right. Rojas for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back here with my pal Singy, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
To the right side, and he takes it himself for the out. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And a good eye there. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The pitch. There's a strike.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
In there at the knees. And a full count now. One out, bases empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Profar has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Freddie Freeman stands in now and watches strike one. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Now one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Teoscar Hernandez getting on deck circle. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line and into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Teoscar Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball,
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1. Out to short. Kim flips it. They get the out, and that'll do it. 1 left for LA. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine, down the third baseman, Manny Machado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And he deals. Right through there for a strike.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Swings through that one for strike 2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, but one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Muncy makes the grab on the run.
The pitcher, Young
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. In there at the knees.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a pop-up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. And that is that. Padres go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Will Smith.
The right-hander back to work. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Henderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Here comes a pitch. To third, Machado. Sends it to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Max Muncy, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that one clips the corner. Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Kike Hernandez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Bounce to the right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. The 0-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Stays alive. The line to kick the pitch. Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
2-2. Right through there. Got it. 1 away. Here's Donovan Solano. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Talking about this series matchup, it's always a little strange to face a division opponent in the postseason, but we're starting to see it happen more often with the new format. Playing each other in these games really cranks up the heat on division rivalries.
That one fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines just to ensure safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a ball popped up. Betts is on the move, but can't get there in time. It's down. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting up, the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. Just missed. Higashioka getting the start at catcher, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Man at first, one away. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Nice stop from his backside. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Acrobatic play to get this one started. Determined to get a good flip. And that flip leads to an inning-ending double play.
And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Miguel Rojas. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses. 2-0.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one off the mark, and now 3-1. So one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Yeah, and here comes Tommy Edman. That one's upstairs, ball one. Ball one.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And a foul ball. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Left field. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now the designated hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Grounded out his first time up. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Just missed.
1-0.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-1.
Not
2 balls,
close with that
1 strike.
one. 2-1. In the air to left down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the
Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Luis Arraez. And the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Left-hand hitter waits. Arraez checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. That one the other way. And that gets down for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Tatis waits. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The 0-2. Got him. And now one away.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Profar stands in now and watches strike one. And the right-hander deals.
No, that's a foul ball.
All tied up here in game one of the NLDS.
1 ball, 2
in
strikes.
the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And misses inside. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
No, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's Machado. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2 outs. Got him swinging. That ends the frame. 1 hit, 1 left. We're midway in the fourth. No score. Game 1 of the division series. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
Cease back to work. That's in there. And that is strike 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
1-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Merrill moving under it. And there's one down.
Up next is Dodgers. The left fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Just missed. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's cheddar, baby.
Gets him to chase after that one.
No, that's
One
that
ball,
slurve right there.
2
He
strikes.
threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Popped up. Cronenworth snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. A little bit
That's too
high.
high.
1-0. That one is upstairs. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Foul ball. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. And we are still scoreless. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. And downstairs. That one way outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. The pitch. Got him swinging.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Kim in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game, delivered some special moments for Korea.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball there.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And that one missing low. And that's ball 4.
The batter number 9.
One down. Jake Cronenworth now at the plate.
Cronenworth.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Kim stands at first with 1 out. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
1-1.
Throw there.
Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
And a 1-1. And that one a little bit high. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in easily.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on.
And that one is lifted in the air, and it falls. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Now here is Donovan Solano. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Rojas for 1, and that's 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on. Back here in LA, here comes Max Muncy.
The third baseman, Max Muncy.
And here it comes. Tied him up inside with that one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-2. Out there to center. He's under it. Brings it in. 1 away.
Now back, the second baseman.
Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez. And a pitch.
Ball.
Fly ball down the line. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
The
That's
shortstop takes a ball. The
1-1.
Dodgers trailing by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Profar has a beat on it. Corrals it. And that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine, all set for the top of the 6th. Stepping in for San Diego, Kyle Higashioka. Flaherty back to work. That's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
He goes down looking.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Luis Arraez stands in. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Line drive and foul ball. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch
1 ball,
upstairs.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty. Throws the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Flaherty a move to first. Tatis dives back in.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
2 outs. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Man at second. Got him. Out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now Tommy Edman. The pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Look, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Inside.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next is the Dodgers.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Here's Mookie to hit.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
First pitch, and he just misses. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Turns and fires to Betts.
3-2.
Outside low. 3-2 now. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Ground ball right side, could be 2.
Out.
Steps on the bag for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Padres 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. Now Machado up here.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball 1.
Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the air to left center. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
The center fielder.
Now, Jackson Merrill. Right side. Freeman. Off balance throw in time. Just got him on that one. And now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. And a pitch.
Ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing, and Freeman blasts one to right. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground, out to short. Kim with the throw to first, and Hernandez is out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And next for L.A., Will Smith. In the dirt, ball one. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the late stages of game one. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Next one off the plate inside. And a count 2-1. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs. That's to third. Machado fires over to first, and they get the out on Smith, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Brusdar Graterol.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 48, Brusdar Graterol.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth, 1 for 2.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. At the belt and fires.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
So digging in now for San Diego, Donovan Solano. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one hit 97 on the gun. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Higashioka started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. And the righty deals. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Betts settles underneath it. Squeezes it, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He powers that one out of here. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Dylan Cease done for the night, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
Jeremiah Estrada.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Gavin Lux. Big spot for him here. Fought off foul. Nobody on, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon up and throwing. Scott also throwing. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
Well, that can certainly jumpstart an offense. The hit by pitch right there, and now they have the opportunity to make it really hurt on the scoreboard.
Rojas up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Kicks and deals. Little chopper rolls foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Now a pop up on the infield. Drifts towards it. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Going pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Right-handed reliever. On its way to the corner. Tatis after it. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And the pitch.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Late on that fastball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swung on, belted. Tatis going back. Didn't quite have enough.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
So remaining in the game defensively, Gavin Lux. He entered the game to pinch hit and now mans second base. So the batting order turns over, and now the DH, Luis Arias, known for his late inning heroics. Gratterol back to work.
Ball 1.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Now a rip into left center, and no one can get there. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Entering as the pinch runner, Brandon Lockridge. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That misses, and that is ball 1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Man at second. A little bit low. That one misses, and it's 3-0.
I know it's 3-0, but I'm letting him swing here if he likes the pitch. Why not?
Jurickson Profar on deck for the Padres. And the right-hander deals. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Go-ahead run on base. Now the left fielder, Jurickson Profar. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one finds the zone.
0-1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. The pitch. To first, maybe a 2-ball. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now it's Manny Machado. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That's a little bit low.
Ball 1, no strike.
The pitch. And Manny gets a piece. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And another ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Jackson Merrill waits on deck. The 3-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in L.A., bottom 9. Now the number 2 hitter, Mookie Betts.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the right-hander back to work. And a good eye there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon appears to be getting loose. Suarez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The pitch. That one fouled hard the other way.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That one not close. And it's 2-1. The other way. That's a hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So a change being made at first base. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner, Kevin Kiermaier. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And that one fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. And
Nope,
takes
that's the
low
ball.
for ball one. And he deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he's into second with nobody out.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That one out to right. Betts settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Batting third, the left fielder.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup, they're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Kicks and fires. Good eye in that spot. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Here comes the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One out, and a runner at second here in game one. Not even close there. It's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And it's ball four. He missed down low. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So first and second with one man gone. Here's Manny Machado now. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Two on, one out. And he takes one right on the black. And the count even 1-1. And that one fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. Flips the corner. It's 0-1. First and second, 2 down here in game 1 of the NLDS. Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's towards center. Edman going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. It's the Padres 0. Dodgers coming up. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Dylan Cease.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
The wind of the pitch. Mookie Betts at the plate now. That's ball one.
Well, you always have to be careful in these spots because Mookie is lethal in the leadoff spot. He has the most multi-home run games out of the leadoff spot in baseball history.
On the ground to short. On to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And the first offering is not close. One out, base is empty. Inside, just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Righty delivers. Freeman will take his base.
Inside, ball four.
Batting third.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
First pitch, not close. And that's in for a strike.
I got a ball, one strike.
Swings and misses. It's a ball and two strikes.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Righty to the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Freeman leads off first with one away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now it's Gavin Lux.
That's a ball.
That misses the zone. 1-0. Out to center. Merrill gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, scoreless after one. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Second inning set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Just missed. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Next offered in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And a pitch. That misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez, game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
The wind and the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to the left, Muncy. And quickly one away in the second.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Donovan Solano. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Second inning here, no score. Just misses. And the count is 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that's in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, Rojas. Over to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. The batter now will be Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
And a pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
Oh, 2 now. In the air, right field. Tatis drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Max.
Here's Muncy to hit.
Muncy.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really. Just a fair chance to go out and have success. Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And the righty deals. On a line out towards center. And a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
2 outs, runner at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas.
Counts 1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Pitch misses. Ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 outs.
Ball
That misses
outside.
off the outside edge. Tommy Edman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And here it comes. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
So 2 on with 2 away. And here comes Tommy Edman. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. And a foul ball left side. The pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ohtani, the lead runner out at second. Rojas at first, 2 out of the inning. That's
2
down
balls,
and in.
2 strikes.
This one in the air. He's under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Higashioka. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Luis Ariz stands in. Led off this game with a double. Fastball for a strike. Ariz, a former All-Star. A career batting average over 300, and he was born in Venezuela. Kicks and deals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate.
So we're getting a postseason matchup with teams from the same division, and I think these matchups are great because both teams know each other really, really well. No secrets, no unknowns, nothing like that. Just go out and play and let the best team win.
And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Profar climbs in on that left side. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Two outs. And he chases that one. That's the third out. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Cease back to work. Ball one there. And a pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. There's a strike to Mookie. That's outside. 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Okay.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Freeman in the box now. Takes strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Left-hand hitter waits. Hard hit. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn at second. Heads for third. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that one is in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Man at second. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count. One ball.
There's a ball.
2 strikes.
Next pitch misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
The pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score and then take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now here is Gavin Lux. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Flied to right his first time. And there's a foul ball. No outs, runners at first and second. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground. That's one. Relay to first, double play.
Well, off the bat, we thought that was going to be a single, not a double play. Just a great job. Dives, knocks it down, feeds it to the second baseman. And a nice turnaround the bag. Really great job by those two.
Max Muncy at the dish. Went down on strikes his first time through. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. And ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
And he deals.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down looking. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. Game 1 of the division series. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. And the right-hander back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Heading down the line. Betts running hard to get it. Snags it on the run. And there's one away.
Now back, the center fielder, Jackson.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And he grounds one to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2. The pitch. Foul ball there. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. High fly ball out towards left field. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. A solo shot. It's 2-1.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now it's going to be Jake Cronenworth. Two down, nobody on. There's a strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. Right through there for a strike. Two now. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Solano batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Up the middle. Lux throws the first in time. And that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Here comes a pitch. Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that skips in the dirt. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Fought off foul. The pitch. And down on strikes. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Smash down the left field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So, man aboard. Tommy Edman at the plate. He popped out his first time. Gets the call. It's strike 1 on Edman. Rojas over at second, 1 down. And that one fouled off. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Cease checks over to first, and he's back.
You know, Boog, Mookie Betts may have not been named MVP in 2023, but that doesn't take away from his impressive season. The Dodgers star hit nearly 40 home runs and drove in more than 100. Ronald Acuna Jr. deserved to win, but it was another phenomenal season in Mookie's career.
Righty to the plate. Fouled off down the right side.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
2 on, 1 out. And delivers outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be. I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Freeman in the box again, takes a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just off the inside edge. Righty delivers. Here's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. 2 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Kyle Higashioka. The wind of the pitch. That's inside.
You know, these Padres need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. You really can't pin it on one player because we've seen soft contact up and down this lineup. It's time to make some adjustments because this approach is just off.
Swing and a miss.
The cause for these struggles is a little different for each hitter. For some, it's timing, and for others, it's mechanics. Whatever it is, they need to start hitting the ball harder.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He steps on the bag. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now that designated hitter, Luis Arias.
Back to the top of the lineup, Luis Arias digs in now. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Tatis lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. Two outs. There's a strike. And another ball.
Two strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. Back here in L.A., John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom five. Teoscar Hernandez. The wind of the pitch. Misses off the plate. Ball one.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Wouldn't chase that time. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the righty deals. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Inside, almost got him.
Counts 1-0.
Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Next offering is downstairs. Adam to chase one upstairs there.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Runner takes off on the ground right side. Cronenworth tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, the catcher,
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. and in, and that's ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada getting ready to go. Morejon, a left-hander, also throwing. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Fouled off. He was late. At the belt and fires. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Muncy.
Muncy digs in. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
That one fouled off. And a pitch. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now batting Jurickson Profar.
Number 10.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
And here it comes. And downstairs. Splits the plate, and count 1-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Kicks and deals. Missing inside, and the count's even at 2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's to third, into the outfield, base hit. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
No outs, runner at first. Manny Machado up to the plate. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And Manny gets a piece. And the pitch. Outside. And a count 1-2. Got him looking. One gone here. And the batter down, Jackson Merrill.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Action in the pen down there. Uzdar Graterol, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Phillips warming up as well. And that one is lifted in the air. Betts on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. He's already homered here in this one. That one misses. And that is ball 1. Kim, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old. And he's a native of South Korea. Next offered in there for a strike. That's strike 1. With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that one missing low. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1. Jake Cronenworth up next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
First and second, 2 down. And now Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The pitch. And that one is inside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That's in there. 3-1. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself. One away, bottom of the 6th.
The center fielder, number 25, Tommy Edman.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. On the ground, right side. Cronenworth fires to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts now. A strikeout and a walk. Here's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Number 1, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Brusdar Grotterol.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. Donovan Solano now at the plate. And a pitch. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one in the dirt. And now 2-0. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that's outside. Kyle Higashioka hitting on deck circle. The 3-1. On the corner for a strike.
Thank you.
Oh, that got him. And that'll put the tying run on base to start the inning. No outs. Runner at first. Stepping in for San Diego, Kyle Higashioka. This guy with light tower power. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to third. Fires to second for 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
So the lineup flips over, and next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. And another ball.
2-2 the count.
Down the line. Hernandez on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. trying to hold a one-run lead here in the late stages of game one. Outside low, and it's a full count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
2 down, nobody on. Bounced out to short. Whips it across. That's out number 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Adrian Morejon.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Why to kick the pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
No strike.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Freeman gets his lead at first with nobody out. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That to right. Tatis really on his horse for it. Pulls it in on the run. 1 down. Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. And a foul ball.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Here comes a pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Takes it in for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Will Smith.
Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Two outs. Swinging a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Yeah.
And that's in there at the knees. Got him looking. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for LA as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Daniel Hudson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a pitch. Tatis in the box now. Takes strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Michael Kopech looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia getting cranked up as well.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Gets the outside corner with that one. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's outside. And 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Now
here's Machado. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Machado.
That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And he deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
2 down, nobody on. That one not close. Now 2-2. Righty to the plate.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Jackson Merrill in the on deck circle. Two outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Merrill can't hold up, and that's a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit, but you've got to stay within yourself.
Machado off of first with 2 away. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Number 1.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and now it's Max Muncy.
The 3rd baseman, Max Muncy.
As the lefty gets to work. And a good eye there. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. He swings and fouls one off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's off the inside edge. Full count, 3-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Man at first. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. First offering. Runner goes. And there's a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. And strike 2.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the grab.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. This one in the dirt. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. The 1-1.
Ball, that's low.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
The center fielder, number
Next to
25.
hit, Tommy Edman. The switch hitter batting right.
Edman.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And now the lefty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the pitch. Up the middle. Cronenworth. They get the force. That ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Michael Kopech.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Bogey, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Here goes the runner. Throw, save.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
A one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
That pitch gets the inside corner. 1-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That takes care of Cronenworth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He's 2 outs away. Donovan Solano, the next up for the Padres. There's a strike.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one at triple digits.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
So they're down to their final out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Two outs.
Inside ball.
Ready to go now. So here's the Padres DH, Luis Arias. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
That one in there across the letters. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Stepping in, Jurickson Profar. Profar gets a piece there. The pitch.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Righty delivers. The punch out there, and there's 2 away. Here's Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And the righty deals. This to center field. Edman in position. And makes the grab. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first, leading off, Mookie Betts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Foul ball there. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And the right-hander deals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Turns and fires to Betts. On the run, sends it over to first. One up, one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Freddie Freeman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Freddie Freeman delivered a masterclass in 2023. Freeman and Betts fed off of each other's success, and it helped Freeman produce a .977 OPS, 29 home runs, and more than 100 RBIs. That's a great season. Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1 down, base is empty. That one missing inside. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, left side. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Batting
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That misses, and that's ball 1. And that's down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
Batting fourth.
Gavin Lux
second baseman
will hit next.
Gavin Lux.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game one. That clips a corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Next offering upstairs. Foul ball. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So the Dodgers leave one. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second. And now Jackson Merrill.
Number 3. Jackson Merrill.
And the right-hander back to work. And there's the strike. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball.
Batting fifth.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. Inside, just missed.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
Inside, just missed. No score here in the second. And he takes a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Late swing, fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Nobody out, runner at first. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this